Hello, I'm SJ and this is Infinite Fire Readings. Thank you so much for being here. I assist with manifesting and I also do tarot and card readings. That is what I focus on. And today in particular, I'm going to be talking about the concept of living in the end now and how to do this actively. So in your mind, when you're living in the end of your manifestation, your desire, your wish fulfilled, there's that focus of sitting in the energy of that. What does that look like? Envisioning that and being in that place. Now in this video, I encourage you to go a step further. So it is a bit of an activity to assist you, and it won't take long. It'll take a couple of minutes for you to do this, perhaps maybe 5 minutes if you are getting detailed about it, perhaps 30 if you're going to write a novel, whatever. So anyway, back to the point. When you are living in the end state of the wish fulfilled, of what it is that you're manifesting, what it is that you want, I want you to paint the picture for a second in your mind. Again, if you have done this already, fantastic, just do that again. If you haven't, do it for the first time. So sit in the end result of what it is that you want, of the manifesting goal that you are aspiring to bring into your reality. So hold the image in your mind of what it is you want, be it, house, SP, money, all of the above, just happy life. What does it look like? When you have the thing that you want, what does it look like? What are you doing? Get really, really detailed. You can even write this down. You can write this down. Get really detailed about what it is that looks like. So say, for instance, it's living in, I'll just do what I might say. It's living in my dream home, and I've got the suburb there. I know what the house looks like. I can see the garden. I can see where my car is. I can see the street. I can see what I'm doing in the house as well, the activities that are set up in that house, how I'm living my life. So get really detailed. Start even looking at the details of what this manifestation means. How are you setting things up? What does the house look like? What does the thing look like for you? So for me, it's a house, hence I said house. What's going on in that manifestation? What are you wearing? What sort of, what activities are you doing? Are you eating food? Are you going for a walk? What is it that you're actually doing in this vision? What does this look like? So you can take your time and write this list, very detailed list of what it is that you want. Then what I would like you to do is go through that list and circle the things on that list that you can action now, and circle the things on the list that you're already doing, and circle the things on the list as well that you can action right now. So say for instance that's getting the house. Though in that manifestation you're wearing a certain type of outfit or certain type of clothing, or you have a certain type of food in the house, or you've got a certain type of layout and setup. Maybe you've got bean bags, maybe you've got a gaming room, whatever that is for you. So I want you to go through that list and circle all the things that you are already doing in alignment with that, and the things that you can action now that you're not doing. Then I want you to take the things that you can action now that you're not doing and start to action them now. So start doing them in your everyday life. Start actioning them. I am a big believer in affirmations. And action is an affirmation without words. Have you heard actions speak louder than words? There is also the pen is mightier than the sword. But quite frankly, that pen was writing a letter and delivering it, which is an action. So let's look at that. So with this, with this concept, your actions are affirmations. Your actions are affirmations. So this is exactly why, if you are, say for instance, focusing on SP, and in your head you're with them and it's amazing, and perhaps in this vision you're monogamous and you're both doing your own thing and neither one of you is on Tinder. And if in your current reality you're still on Tinder, but in your vision of your end state, this is no judgment, by the way, this is just an example. So say in your vision, everything's perfect, there's no Tinder involved though, but in your current reality you're on Tinder, my encouragement would be to, if you are living in the end state, an action you can take is to get off Tinder, because that is more in alignment with what you want. Now you might be thinking, oh, but if I'm not on Tinder, like how am I going to meet the person? whatever. I just want to give you a really nice example of how you don't know how things are going to come about. When I made the decision that I'm not going to go on Tinder anymore, it's not for me. And hey, I might crack open that door if I ever want to in future, whether, whatever situation depending on that I'm in within my own journey, whatever, that's not the point. The point is when I made that decision that I don't like this, it doesn't work for me. That's all affirmations, but when I just didn't enjoy it. I wasn't enjoying it. I went, fuck it. If I'm single forever, so be it. I ain't going on Tinder to find that person. That week, I started seeing 3 people independently of Tinder, probably because I was like, hey, what are you up to, friends? Oh, we're at a party. Can I come? I just want to see some humans. That's what happened. And then I ended up starting to date 3 people in a week. So you'll be amazed. Just seeing everyone ever. But yeah, there is, if you are doing something that is out of alignment with your vision, with your end vision, and it is an action that you can take now, and it feels right, it feels like something you want to do, I would do that. If you see you living in the end state with your SP and you don't have Tinder, but you still just feel right being on it, cool, stay on it. All I'm saying is that look at the actions that you can implement now that are in alignment with the end state that you are wanting and do them, because they are affirmations. Your actions are affirmations. 100% they are. 100% they are. So it's applying, same with getting a job or whatever. This is not really something that I focus on, so I, possibly not. Well, yeah, I can definitely give advice. I've had plenty of jobs. I'm very, very good at interviews, and I pretty much get the job once I have the interview, and that's an affirmation I've formed for a long time. I've gone to so many interviews and been to so many different jobs. Yeah, in a certain aspect anyway. Getting a job is no object or no issue for me. I even get calls out of the blue at the moment for people going, hey, you applied for this like a few months ago. Are you interested? Like, no, thank you. Though, yeah, I won't go too much into the nitty gritty on jobs, but it can apply to any section of your life. So you have your end state, get fucking detailed about it. Get really detailed. I want to see like where you're at. I want to see what, do you have a tan or not? Are you sunbaking? Are you inside? Are you rock climbing? What is it? What's going on in your reality? Do you have fresh breath? I don't know. I don't care. But the thing is, whatever those details are, no, you have gross breath. Sorry, such a funny thing to say. But hopefully not. Whatever the details are of your end state, the ones that you've circled that you can action now that you're not implementing, your task, should you choose to accept, is to act firm those and implement them now. Make those changes now, because that is powerful and effectively going to assist you in getting in alignment. Worst case is you go back to doing what it was that you were doing before. Try it for a week and see what happens. Take action for a week on those things and just see what happens in your world. Pretty much the smallest thing that will happen is that you will grow and that you will learn more about yourself. And that is 1000% on track with living in your end state when it is taking action that's in alignment with that end state. Actions are affirmations. They are physical thoughts coming into play. So yeah, that's a funny way to word that though. I think the concept's there. Actions are thoughts in action. That's words. Actions are affirmation thoughts coming into. I've said it. We get the point. All right. I'm just rambling now. That's the video. I intend that it gave you some really beneficial nuggets. It's something that I thought I'd cover. I'm a big fan of acting on things in alignment with goals. Again, you don't really want to force it, but doing this activity can show you where your actions are out of alignment with your end state. And by acting on them, even if you were to remove Tinder, say for instance, if you're doing that, and all of a sudden this stuff is creeping up like, oh, I'm going to be alone forever and all that. That's really interesting because Tinder being on there is probably hiding you from these thoughts that need to come up and be removed and shifted. So if you remove Tinder and all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm going to be alone. If I'm not on Tinder, it's not going to work. Whoa. Hi, friends. Cool. Let's cross those out. I am definitely going to be in the right relationship, and being off Tinder is a really good decision. Like, you can change those thoughts. Change the thoughts. The thing that you're doing, the action that's out of alignment of your living in the end state is simply a symptom of your thoughts. So when you change the action, worst case is you get all the insecurities and all those thoughts that pop up, but that is absolutely gold, because that's a blessing. You can take those thoughts, cancel them out, and replace them with the thoughts that serve you. Even if you go back to that habit, you recognize the thoughts, and that is a huge step towards closing the gap between yourself and actually living in the end state that you want to be in. So that's my rant, friends. That's what I've got for you today. Okay, thank you so much for being here. It is always a pleasure and an honor to do these videos for you. Feel free to comment below with any thoughts, ideas, success stories, anything in regards to this topic. I do love having a conversation. You can also join my Facebook group as well if you would like to keep up to date on tidbits and dialogues there. It's relatively new at this stage, so feel free to come and join. It is very early, and yeah, I would like it to grow, of course. You can also check out my Patreon, where I do action-based things, kind of like this activity, but even more in depth, where I just want to focus on action-based videos. I'll be releasing videos at least 2 times a week. That's the aim at current. It feels right in terms of that, towards manifesting, you know, what you want, what we want in our lives. And yeah, like, subscribe as well if you would like to join in the YouTube family. Cool. That's my bit. Might want to I'm going to condense that because it's very long. Just shorten it. Just point at things and go to the comments and do the thing. All right, we're done. Have a wonderful day, space, time, night, wherever you are. I will chat to you very soon. Bye.